Welcome back and thank you so much for joining me today. So our focus is we are looking at the length and midpoint of a line segment. Now the first thing I want you to think about is when we're thinking about a line, how do we get the length? We need to think about what we know, our prior knowledge. And straight away, this is what I think about. What shape do you think I'm making? I am making a triangle. So what is the equation for a triangle? We know we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So let's label our triangle. A, B, and C. So now we've got that, then we need to think about, okay, what do we do to get it? So the first thing I think about is we'll normally take that squared onto this side at the end to get C. So I can rewrite that as square root of a squared plus b squared equals C. Now, if we are thinking about A is the y-axis and we are wanting to get this distance, we are going to go y2 because this is y. Take away y1 and that will give us this distance. So then over here I can go A is going to be in brackets y2 minus y1 in brackets squared plus, again with my x-axis to find that I'm going x, this x here which is 5, take away x1 which is 1. So here I'm going to, for my b will be x2 take away x1 squared, and that will give me that line equals C. So, and here's our other equation. So you don't need to memorize this equation, you just need to understand the relationship of a triangle, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So the next thing I need to do is fill this equation in. So I know y2 is 7, y1 is 2 squared plus x2 is 5, x1 is 1 squared equals C. And then I simplify it. 7 take away 2 is 5, 5 squared is 25, plus 5 take away 1 is 4, 4 squared is 16, 25 plus 16 is 35, 41, square root of 41. You can use a calculator for this. 6.4. So I know that C is going to equal 6.4. Now, the next part, it says midpoint of a line. So we want to find this point right here. To do that, it's obvious. How would you normally find a point between two items? So if you go to the shop and you look at two prices, how do you find the average? You have to divide it by the amount you have. We've got 2 points. So to find the midpoint, we have to divide it by 2. So cutting it in half. So that means we are going to add the x's together and cut it in half, divide by 2. We are going to add the y's together and we'll divide it by 2. So if we think about midpoint, we are thinking about adding the x's together. So x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So let's double check if we can do that. We've got x1 is 1 plus x2 is 5. So 1 plus 5 divided by 2. y1 is 2, y1 is 2, y2 is 7, so 2 plus 7 divided by 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 divided by 2 is 3, 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So that means this point here is 4.5 if I had done it accurately. Really hope that helps you out. If you need any extra help, message me and I'll get back to you.